Oh, well, hello there, and welcome to another episode of 162 Times, your daily baseball recap and preview show. I'm your host, Daniel Turner. It's great to be with you here on a sultry Thursday night in Ottawa, and we will be doing three things for you tonight. We'll be bringing you a recap of the Mariners and the Orioles from last night. We will preview the Thursday afternoon game between the Orioles and the Mariners. And we'll take a look around at the scores from Wednesday night. See how the other teams did in comparison with our boys in Northwest Green. Seattle Mariners. So last night, game 2 of 3 from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, Washington. O's and M's going at it. Good pitching matchup. Dean Kramer versus Logan Gilbert. Unfortunately, Mariners offense is stuck in the doldrums. And they lost 4-1. That was your final. O's moved to 55-31, first in the American League East with that win. Mariners dropped to 47-41, still first in the American League West. Win moves Dean Kramer to 4-4, 3.93 on the year. Logan Gilbert drops to 5-5, 2.91. Still excellent numbers for Logan. And the save, his 21st of the year, went to Craig Kimbrell, 2.23 on the ERA. Overall, the O's managed 6 hits for 4 runs. The Mariners 5 hits for 1 run. Pitching lines, Gilbert, losing pitcher unfortunately, but still 5 1/3. 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks, 6 Ks and a homer given up. The winning pitcher went 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 8 Ks. And then the winning bullpen, 2/3 of an inning from Aiken, an inning and a third from Webb, an inning from Perez, and an inning from Kimbrell. 3 hits given up by the bullpen in total. They struck out 5, total of 13 strikeouts for the Orioles pitchers last night. On the Mariners side of things, it was Gilbert, then Taylor Saucedo from Tacoma, Washington, the lefty, the Sauce man. 1 2/3 from Sauce with a K. It was clean otherwise. Thornton Trent did an inning cleanly. And Colin Snyder pitched an inning cleanly himself with a K. So no hits or runs given up by the Mariners bullpen, but it was those 4 from Gilbert that ended up being the difference in the game. And, of course, the fact that the Mariners offense was stagnant. M struck out 8, walked 3. It's not too bad. Gilbert went 88 pitches, Kramer went 83. In terms of the scoring, top 3, Ryan O'Hearn doubled, scoring Ramon Urias and Adley Rutschman. 2-0 Baltimore at that point. Then Ryan Mountcastle singled, scoring Ryan O'Hearn. Same inning that was, 3-0. Top 5, Ryan O'Hearn homered, solo shot, 4-0. He gave the shushing sign to the 37,998 at T-Mobile. And bottom of 6, first run of the series for the Mariners, courtesy of Cal Raleigh, on a no-doubt center field home run, made it 4-1, his 15th of the year. He's easily our best player. Adley Rutschman will be the starting catcher for the American League in the All-Star game. Cal hasn't had an offensive enough season to merit that this year, but it would be nice to see him get an All-Star nod as, like, let's say, a backup catcher. Speaking of All-Stars, I was pleased to see Stephen Kwan in the starting lineup alongside Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Altuve, and Yordan Alvarez. I can't remember who else it was, but Jose Ramirez. So 2 Guardians, 2 Yankees, 2 Astros, a Blue Jay. Vladdy Guerrero got first base nod. Not sure if I agree with that. And So the starters were limited to a few key teams. All right, we're going to hope for better things in Game 3 of this series, and frankly, they better go and win it. Because we can't be getting swept. We've lost 4 straight series, but we can't be getting swept. We haven't been swept yet. Right, Mariners? So, we'll take a look at the old game sheet from a game that's already occurred. But as you know on this show, we like to do our recaps a little bit later, especially when we're busy. So, we'll just focus on who the starting pitchers are meant to be. So, it's Bryce Miller. He'll be going ahead with a 5-7 record, ERA in the 3s and a whip around 1. Excellent pitcher he is. He'll be going up against Corbin Burns. Mr. Burns, former Milwaukee Brewer, who is 8-3 on the season, 9-2 on the season, with a ERA in the twos, a WHIP just over 1, 18 starts, about 112 innings pitched. Just an absolute stud from Bakersfield, California. Career record of 54-30. He's a good pitcher. So the Mariners are in tough, finishing off this series. Let's talk lineups. Julio has been batting down in the order for a couple of games, 7th to be precise. Tonight, he'll be batting 5th, but the Mariners lineup will be as follows. It'll be J.P. Crawford leading off at shortstop. Mitch Garver will DH and bat 2nd. Cal will be behind the plate and bat 3rd. Luke Raley will clean up and play left field. Julio in 5th spot in the order, playing center field as usual. Ty France will bat 6th and play 1st. Josh Rojas will play 3rd and bat 7th. Mitch Haniger will be in right, batting 8th. And Ryan Bliss gets a start at second base. He'll bat 9th. On the Baltimore side of things, it'll be Gunnar Henderson, shortstop, leading off. DH Kierstad, bats 2nd. Ryan O'Hearn, first base, batting 3rd. Anthony Santander, right field, batting cleanup. Jordan Westberg, third base at 5. Colin Cowser, left field, batting 6th. Cedric Mullins, center field, batting 7th. Jorge Mateo, second base, batting 8th. And McCann will catch and bat 9th. So should be a good one. We'll hope for good things from the Mariners. And then as it concerns Wednesday's scores, starting with some random American League scores, it was the White Sox 8 and the Guardians 2. And a night after Luis Robert refused to throw home from center field to potentially gun out the winning run. He probably wasn't going to make it, but you still make the throw, Luis. He made an incredible diving catch in this game that I saw on television. Well done. Boston Red Sox 7, Miami Marlins 2. A little interleague action there. Also in interleague action, the Reds were victorious over the Yankees 3-2. The Astros beat the Blue Jays 9-2. That's unfortunate. The Padres beat the Rangers 6-4, however, which is good. The Royals beat the Rays 4-2. The Tigers over the Twins 9-2. And the Athletics over the Angels 5-0. In the National League, Diamondbacks 12, Dodgers 4. Brewers 3, Rockies nothing. Phils 5, Cubs 3. Braves 3, Giants 1. Nationals 7, Mets 5. And Pittsburgh 5, Cardinals 4. So overall, the Astros winning and the Mariners losing is a bad thing. Reduces the division lead even more. Astros are 44 and 42 on the season now and have 2 starters in the All-Star game. And they're just, like I said, they're not a bad team. We gotta find a way to beat them. So we'll be back at it tomorrow to bring you the action from Game 3 and set up the weekend series, which will be, just for your reference, against the Blue Jays, which is a very legendary series where a bunch of Canadians come down and invade T-Mobile Park. So that'll be fun. Be fun to watch that over the weekend. All right, folks, have a good evening.